day 2 of our vacation, and we're headed to Disney.
Day 2.
It's really early, but that's okay. We're gonna have fun. Here we are walking from our hotel.
And I'm excited for the food.
Yeah? Really? For the food?
I like food and excited for the ride.
Oh yeah? I think Mommy's more excited about the food too.
And
Did you have fun at Universal yesterday?
Yeah.
What was the best thing about Universal?
The studio tour and the and the ending of Jurassic World ride.
Oh, I see. So we left our hotel pretty early, but after a few wrong turns, we finally made it. I thought Daddy had knew where we were going, but he didn't. And so we accidentally walked a block too far, and we ended up walking around downtown Disney, and we entered through the back way, which I think most of the employees enter through that way, but it was open. And so we could enter as well. It was really nice because there was no one in line over there, and the other side was completely crowded with people. So it was kind of a happy accident, but at the same time the kids were a little cranky because we were walking so far already. Considering how late we are, not that far back into the line. Daddy was all prepared in his waterproof Bessie shoes for anything that would come today, but it was a pretty warm day, and as you can see, there were a lot of people already waiting in line. When we walked through, oh my god, the people that were already walking towards the front, it was just insane. But the views were nice. It's probably normal for everybody else in the mainland, but for us, we were just like, wow, it's so nice, and it was so interesting to look at. And people were rushing towards the rope area. And when we got there, we were planning on going to Star Wars first, but it seemed like everybody else was having the same idea. So we decided to just skip that and go straight to the kiddie area in the behind the castle. We moved over to the front rope drop, and we were actually kind of at the front of the line, so we got to get a nice view of Walt Disney and Mickey statue and also the castle itself. So we got some nice pictures with the kids, and you know, we were right there when the rope dropped. Like a free-for-all. Like, people were running or walking really fast to get into the park, and it was kind of crazy, and I felt the hysteria as people were rushing to the first rides of the day. And the bubbles just make it better. I know, right?
Good morning. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Thank you all for walking.
So what do we want to do first, guys? Our first ride of the day was...
First ride of the day, Justin. What is this? The double ride. Hi, Daddy.
It was one of the rides that I knew gets really busy, so I thought, well, since we're here first, there wasn't much people in line, we might as well just hop on now. And sure enough, Declan really enjoyed that ride. It was one of his favorite rides of the whole trip. We went on that a couple times because there was no line, but after that point the wait started getting a little long, like 20 minutes or so.
Whoa, we're going back down again, Declan.
We decided to move on to the next ride, which was the carousel in the center. And the carousel was really fun for Declan. He really enjoyed it, and his eyes are just all sparkles and sunshine. And the older kids kind of were like, yeah, that's all right, but Declan really enjoyed that ride.
Look forward. Tight, don't let go. You can't get off.
And then, of course, we had to hit up all the other rides in the middle of that area. So we went to, of course, Mr. Toad. And Declan did not like that ride because obviously he doesn't know what the story's about. And so he kind of just was looking at all these crazy things popping up in front of him.
Oh, we made it.
And lucky for us, right after we got out of that ride, we looked over at that Storyland boat ride thing, and there was hardly a line, so we hopped right to the front and decided to get on that because I knew that was a little bit slower paced and better for the kids. And then after that, we headed over to the teacups, and that line was pretty short, so we hopped on really quick. And I was thinking, oh, this day's been pretty good. We've been hopping on a lot of rides really fast. And I guess because everybody was in the Star Wars area, nobody was on the kids' side. So we got to ride most of the kid rides in the morning. And they had a lot of fun on those teacups. But thankfully, Daddy went on because I get motion sickness pretty easily.
Are you having fun? Yeah.
And then there was a little bit of a wait for Alice in Wonderland, but you know, we figured, well, it's gonna be lines wherever we go from this point because the park, pretty much everybody was in the park already at this point, so we waited in line, and the kids really enjoyed Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh, we're on the top. That's kind of cool. There's like nothing out here, yeah?
And lucky for us, we caught Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs on a downtime, so there wasn't much of a line either, so we walked right onto that one pretty quickly. I would say we had about a 5 to 10 minute wait, like not too bad, and it was a ride that the kids enjoyed because it was very slow paced.
Yeah, they're good. Look all over. Wow, finding all the gems. That's Pinocchio. Are you having fun?
Yeah. I'm having snacks.
Snacks. What are we having for snacks today, guys? We got chips.
Muffins, cheese, fruit punch.
Yeah, Capri Sun. Nice. And we got Pop-Tarts too in the bag.
After I settled the kids down with the snack, I decided to check out the Red Rose Tavern because I like to experience or enjoy different new foods. And so I heard that they have the gray stuff here, so I definitely wanted to give that a try. And so I ordered that on the mobile app, and it came pretty quick. Like, there's obviously no one in line here, so everybody's still riding the ride. So I got my gray stuff, and it was definitely delicious. It was a red velvet cookie, I believe, with a red velvet cake on the inside.
It is delicious.
Seemed like it was getting really crowded, so we decided to leave and check out the rest of the park. We walked through to check out Indiana Jones and Jungle Cruise.
We are. We gotta try Indiana Jones too, huh?
And Jungle Cruise wasn't open yet, which is one of the rides that the kids wanted to go on. So we just decided to kind of wait around. They told us it would be open around 11:30.
We lucked out. The Indiana Jones ride just opened. Same thing like last time. They were closed for a bit, and then we just caught it when they opened. So here the boys go. This little guy's too short to go, but they can go and have some fun.
So we were kind of walking around the New Orleans area and just kind of killing some time.
Didn't do anything? Didn't do anything.
We made it over to Critter Town or Critter Country, and we got to ride on the Winnie the Pooh ride. And that was pretty fun. The kids really enjoyed that, and it just kind of brought back a lot of memories for me because Winnie the Pooh was one of the characters that I enjoyed when I was a little kid when I went to Disneyland a long time ago. In Critter Country, they have this little gift shop with these pastries in this case, and I just couldn't help myself. I had to go take a look, and all the candies, the marshmallows covered with M&Ms and Reese's Pieces, and the chocolate covered apples and strawberries. Oh, it was just calling to me. I wanted to try something. And because mommy can't eat chocolate anymore, I had to settle for a big old snickerdoodle. And the kids had what they call a tiger's tail, which is just marshmallows covered in chocolate. And they chose it. They wanted that. So I let them choose anything they wanted. And they were good. The chocolate tails were a little bit thick and rich, so it took a while for them to eat. And the snickerdoodle was a little dry, to be honest, but tasted pretty good. It was like a huge scone almost. Are you excited?
Yeah, we're going to Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, you've been waiting all day for this, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, actually all 2 weeks ever since he figured out we were going to Disneyland. Yeah? Are you a bunny? And then after that, we decided to go check back on Jungle Cruise, and it had opened early. And so we got in line, and it was kind of a wait. I think it was like a 30-minute wait or something like that. So the kids were a little antsy, but you know, that's okay. That was the one ride they wanted to go on.
She probably needs to visit a past dermatologist.
When we last went to Disneyland, we actually got to go on that ride multiple times because I guess it wasn't as popular, maybe. Oliver remembered that and wanted to go on there, and so that's why we went. And after that, the kids were hungry, and so we decided to have a snack.
Oh, that wiped the table, Daddy.
Luckily, they had chicken tenders, which is the kids' favorite. So chicken tenders, French fries, and I got myself a chicken salad, and and fish and chips for Daddy. So we all had a quick lunch and then enjoyed the entertainment.
It's hard to clap during that part.
We had to head off to the Star Wars area because obviously we had to check it out. It was so busy. All we could do was really walk through. Anything that was like food related or ride related, there was just such a long line that we just didn't even want to bother, which is kind of sad. In hindsight, I think we should have bought the Genie Plus, so at least we could have ride everything once. But yeah, we walked through this area and it was just such a beautiful experience. Like everything was just so decked out and detailed. The kids weren't that interested in it because they're not too into Star Wars, but Daddy and I were just kind of geeking out. And of course, I had to try this milk bar. And so I thought, well, let's just give it a try. Try things once, okay? Oh, no. I pushed the button. It's okay. And within this area, oh, the stores were just totally decked out. I was so impressed with the detail that went into making all these little areas in the stores. I was just like looking around in awe at everything. It was just impressive. And the kids were busy trying to press all the buttons outside because they thought it would do something, which it was kind of cool if it did, but it didn't. And just the ambiance of everything was just amazing. They did a really good job on this area with all the details in the architecture.
That's so interesting how they would do that. Okay, we're heading on to this restaurant area here, I think. The ambiance is just amazing. It's just old looking cement, and everybody's like, this is so amazing.
I wish we had the opportunity to have eaten something there or checked out that cantina or something, but it was just too busy, too crazy, and so we just kind of breezed our way through it, unfortunately. The pot roast smells really good. Yeah.
Holy chicken! Ronto wrap. Ronto lives garden wrap. That's cute. Tatooine sunset. Ooh. That sounds good. Better than this one. Ugh. a little market square thing going on. It's so cute. Well, not cute, it's cool. Cool to visit.
And at this point, Declan had fallen asleep, so which is kind of good. He needed a nap. And so it gave the kids time to just kind of relax and take a look around at everything.
The water's so clear, yeah?
Yeah. Perfect for them just in case there's predators.
We walked back up to Critter Country and I tried this strawberry churro and it was so good. If you guys are in Disney in Critter Country, get the strawberry churro. It's actually the best churro I had on that trip. And after that, we headed to Tomorrowland because we hadn't checked that area out yet. And then we saw Autotopia had a really short wait. So I told the kids, go, quick. And Declan was still sleeping. So Daddy, Oliver, and Grayson went and drove through Autotopia and had a really good time on that. And after that, Declan woke up. So since the line was pretty short for in terms of Disney on a busy day, it wasn't too bad. I think it was like a 15-minute wait. We decided to just, try it out. And so Declan got to drive the car and he had a really good time as well. We decided to stand in that line, that super long line for Buzz Lightyear's ride.
No doubt it's the nefarious Pong, the sworn enemy of the Galactic Alliance, the evil Emperor Zurg.
This is by far my favorite ride at Disney because I always whoop the kids' butts. And it's actually a really good ride. They did a really good job with it. And of course,
Look at that! Woo!
I even beat Daddy too. Daddy's not that good at this ride. The day was coming to an end. And so it was about time for dinner. As we were walking through, we were trying to figure out where we wanted to eat. We decided to have dinner at this River Belle Terrace. We had made a reservation for dinner because I wasn't sure how quick the mobile app ordering system would be when it came to getting food. I kind of wish we didn't because it wasn't really necessary because there was so many things to snack on. And actually the mobile ordering system was really good and convenient. To me, it was a little bit of a waste of time, but the food was pretty good. We had barbecue salad and a barbecue sandwich, a Cubano or something like that. Then we got to ride Pirates of the Caribbean, which is right in that area too. So we waited in that line. And the kids really liked that ride. There was a couple drops in the beginning, which we weren't prepared for, which I totally forgot about. But otherwise the kids enjoyed it. So as the sun set, we walked back towards the castle because I wanted to see the castle at night. And it was really pretty, very nice. At this point, the kids were getting a little tired. They were ready to leave. But I told the kids, nope, we're staying till closing.
And legs inside the train. And remember,
we rode this little train ride that was right across the Rose Tavern because I figured it was something easy that Declan would enjoy, which he did. And I figured by this time we could check out Toontown because that was one place we had forgotten about. And so we headed up that way and there was the Small World ride.
This ride, probably the last time we'll get to ride it. I heard it was going to be knocked down and turned into something else. So here we go.
And I think at this point it was like a 20-minute wait, so it wasn't too bad.
Look at that, it's a moose. See, it's a boat ride, guys.
Mommy is still having a nice boat ride, right?
And as we made our way up to Toontown, we decided to play on the outdoor areas because, there was lines for things still yet. The kids didn't want to ride the kiddie coaster at this point. They were just tired and just wanted to walk around.
Toontown. This place is so cute.
But we're gonna go to... And so we just kind of played up here around Toontown until it was time to head out. And then we figured, well, we have time for one more ride. So we decided to go to Buzz Lightyear one last time. And so there, of course. Good job, Duncan! I went 918,800! And as we made our way out through Main Street, USA, we got to look at the lights on all the buildings. It was so pretty, so nice. Thanks so much for sticking with us and watching our vacation to Disney, and we'll see you next time. Bye!